live from Cleveland. This is Progressive Field. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, number 41. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
And now for the Jays, Garcia misses inside. And we're underway in Cleveland. The wind of the pitch. Base hit, left center field. So digging in, Lloyd Mosley.
The center fielder, Lloyd Mosley.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Next to hit, number 5. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No outs, runners at first and second. Ground ball, could be 2. To first, and that is a big first out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Bell. On the ground to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Next is the designated hitter, Al Oliver. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 26. To short, could be 2. To second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 2, and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill in this one, number 18. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first. And here is Roberts.
For the Guardians, the second
Well, after
baseman,
scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Kicks and fires.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bounce to the right side. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning. Everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Number 13 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next one misses. 1-1. High fly ball out into left center field. Fernandez hauls it in, 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now the right fielder, Manny Ramirez. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. They say it went.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Just missing there. And the count's even at 2.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! So he leaves the yard to left. And they close the gap. It's 2-1.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. David Justice digs in for the Guardians. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one is upstairs. In for a strike. 2-1 now. And he takes a strike. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Top of the second, and now Ernie Whitt.
The catcher, Ernie Whitt.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Just missed. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Nope.
Now 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
And the batter now, number 29.
No.
First pitch, and he just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in there.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
2-1.
Whitt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Digging in, Tony Fernandez. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. It gets down, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for Toronto, Garcia. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder,
First and third, 2 away. Lloyd Mosley next up for the Blue Jays. Throw to first. Garcia back in standing. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Garcia headed for the plate. He's also in to score, and they lead by 3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So runner at second, 2 down. So up next for Toronto, number 5. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball 1 there. And the 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-1, and he's got a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the left fielder, George Bell. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-0. That's ripped. Base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Al Oliver.
Well,
and that's outside. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That missed inside, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. To third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Guardians 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Williams.
Third baseman, Matt Williams.
The wind of the pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 25.
And here's the first baseman, number 25. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count is even 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with
oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Brian Giles digs in for the Guardians. In there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. Hauls it in on the warning track. His homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, number 26.
Number 26.
Well, back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he deals. That one misses. 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Lifted in the air out to left. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 away.
Ernie Whitt.
Now the catcher up to hit. Ernie Whitt worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball. Righty delivers. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three-two now.
You got a full count.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Number 29 next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike 1. And ball 1.
Outside.
On the ground to the left. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tony Fernandez will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And there's a foul ball. Fernandez in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the righty deals. And that one pulled foul. Just missed the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Williams brings it in with a nice run and grab. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Guardians 2. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Grissom.
The center fielder, number 17.
The pitch. Started to swing, held up. That's a slider for a strike. That one out to right. Number 29 turns, moving to his left. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Roberts digs in for the Guardians. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one upstairs.
Count 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. And now 2-1. wind and the pitch. And that skips into dirt. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 13. That one's in there, 0-1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
That one hammered but pulled foul. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Mosley, as he glides to his left, tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Guardians 2. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Garcia. And a pitch. Check swing, and he held up. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Misses off the inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. And that's through there for a strike.
1-1.
One now. Rudder takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Garcia on at first, nobody out. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, number 5.
So up next, number 5, 1 for 2.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
He's going.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third. Kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bell.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George Bell.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. And delivers outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's a strike. Runner leads away at second. Next offering is outside. Al Oliver in the on deck circle. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score, and they lead by 4.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Runner at first with 2 away. Al Oliver next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Just missed. The pitch. They say you win.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Righty to the plate. And right back to the mound. Throws to first, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Guardians 2. Here in Cleveland, ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
The wind of the pitch. Slider clips the corner. And now the 0-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1-2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Now it's going to be David Justice. He's 0 for 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. kicks and fires. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now, Matt Williams. That one pushed foul. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires. Check swing didn't go. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little bit low.
Ball 3.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, number 25.
Number 25 now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing. Went around. Slider right there. Left-hand batter waits. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throw to first is in time. There to beat him by an eyelash. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And next is the Guardians catcher, number 15. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. That one missing inside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they inch closer. It's 6-5.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Brian Giles digs in for the Guardians. Check swing, now an appeal to third, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1. The pitch. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is foul back. Down and in, moved his feet. Comes a 2-2. And that one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one hammered left field. That's back. Can't get there, base hit. And that's a double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Grissom. Flied to right his first time. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Giles at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. 6-6.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now, Roberts. First offering misses the mark.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch. And most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Number 13 swings through it for strike 1. Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Luis Leal getting ready to go. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Mosley on a dead run headed towards the infield. He's got it, and that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of the 5th we go, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, number 26. Here, the right-hander back to work. And downstairs.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive. Gets it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Witt in the box again, takes a strike. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, number 29.
And next for Toronto, number 29.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The right fielder, Manny.
The line to kick the pitch. Flips the corner, strike 1.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now David Justice. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the 1-0. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That one hops against the fence. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And at second with 1 away. Stepping in, Matt Williams. In there, and it's 0-1. There's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Man at second. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Number 25 digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Righty delivers. And that went a little bit high.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Number 15 on deck. Already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 15.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. And a pitch.
That's ball 2.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Late swing, fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that ends the inning. Guardians strand a couple. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. Number 7 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Guardians. Number 7.
Tony Fernandez getting ready to hit.
The shortstop.
Well, both sides
Tony
equally as strong.
Fernandez.
So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the pitch. And there's a ball. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Number 38 up and throwing for Terry Francona. Anderson, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch inside, 2-0. And that misses upstairs, now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Number 7.
Garcia next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Nobody out, runner at first. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it, from your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base.
He boots it.
The batter, number 5.
Number 5 next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And now it's even up. Runners on the move. Roll to short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Leal. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Giles.
The left fielder, Ryan Giles.
The wind and the pitch. And that's in the dirt. Leal goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 1-0. Slap the other way, foul. Next offering upstairs. That's down and in.
1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And stepping in is the speedy Grissom.
Number 17.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swinging a foul straight back. Giles gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play.
The batter, number 6.
Roberts digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball left side. Play made, that ends the inning. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, George Bell. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 7-6. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Al Oliver. 1 for 3. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's your 1. Now 1-1. That one just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. The other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 26.
So up next for Toronto, number 26. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball left side. And the righty deals. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And a ball evens the count. The pitch. In the air to left center. And in one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
1 out, runner at second. Ernie Whitt next up for the Blue Jays. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right-handed reliever. And that's in for a strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Got him swinging. Now 2 out. And now for the Jays, number 29. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Runner leads away at second. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. Good job at damage control right there. Toronto picks up one on this homer. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. And welcome back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, number 13. Liao back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a bunt towards third. Down the line, and it's foul. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Yeah, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
Manny Ramirez digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Righty to the plate. And a good eye there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Right side, Garcia. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Up next at Cleveland, the designated hitter,
David Justice digs in for the Guardians.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is inside, and now it's even 1-1. The tying run is 90 feet away. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third comes across, all square at 7.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down, runner at first. Matt Williams will hit next. And that's in there for strike one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. And now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So in now for Cleveland, number 25. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next offering upstairs. That one is hammered right field. And off the base of the wall. Cut off, throw to second. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Stepping up for the Guardians, number 15. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Foul ball. On the corner for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kicks and fires. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Second and third, two down. Here's the 0-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the eighth, and now the shortstop, Tony Fernandez. The right-hander back to work. Bunt attempt, popped up. Picks it up with the bare hand, not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Garcia next up for the Blue Jays. A strikeout and a walk. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And here it comes. That one the other way, and a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
First and second, no outs. And next for Toronto, and he lays one down the left side. Williams zips it across. Runners advance on a good sac bunt.
Now batter, number 5.
Now the third baseman, number 5. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'd be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And that's in for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Hard liner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Out to center. That gets down for a hit. One runs in. Save! And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Brian Anderson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. George Bell, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's in there at the knees. And 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Anderson ready to work. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Al Oliver getting ready to hit. Look out! And it hit him.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
So first and second with 2 outs. Number 26 next up for the Blue Jays. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Ball to strike. The pitch. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ernie Whitt waiting to hit for Toronto. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes in to score from second. It's 10-7.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ernie Whitt next up for the Blue Jays. First offering misses the mark. Left-hand hitter waits. Inside, just missed. The pitch. And it is 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And now it's filled up. Number 29 up next. First and second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Got him. And the inning is over. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10, Guardians 7. Number 53 will take over here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 53.
Brian Giles digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That one ripped, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So digging in, Grissom. And the first offering is not close.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside. Saw it deep into the zone and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock. And maybe they've got something going here. Trying to get back into this one.
Now at the plate, Roberts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tying run at the plate. In the air, left field, Bell. Racing to his right. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Cleveland, number 13. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The tying run at the plate. And now the count is even. And the right-hander deals. And fouled off. Giles at third. Grissom at first. One gone. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So in now for Cleveland, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians strand a couple. They still trail 10-7. Number 38 into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now, number 29.
The right fielder, number 29.
And he deals. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Here's a 1-1. And there's a curve through for a strike. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
Tony Fernandez.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Barehand grab. It's there, and that's a great play.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Garcia now at the plate.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Righty delivers. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Right-handed reliever. This one smoked out to left. Giles puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10, Guardians 7. Pitching change here, number 50.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the Guardians DH, David Justice.
The designated hitter, David.
The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Matt Williams.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Justice gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Mosley makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 25.
Number 25 digs in for the Guardians.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Number 15 digs in now. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On the ground. And a base hit right there. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Giles. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. That one ripped but foul. Tying run is at first here in the last half of inning number 9. Now a pop up on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 17.
Grissom digs in for the Guardians. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Out to short, Fernandez. And that is the ball game.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious